Hey, today I like to show you elegant long skirt plissé. And we women getting a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller, and I gain weight, lost weight, and it's still a little bit of 2 inches smaller on me. This skirt was sitting for a while in my closet, and I decided that it's time for me to make it fit. Well, I start working on it, and then I remember to open the camera, and I would like to show you what I'm going to do, how I'm going to do it, and of course, wait for the end of the video because I will wear it and I will show it to you how I'm gonna look in it. Now, right away, I address the problem. Is I'm showing you this long, beautiful see-through, you know, and there is lining there, but I am not so young, so I would like to have it, and I want to show you here inside. I would like to have the lining a little bit longer. So I am thinking, see-through, beautiful, right? It's gorgeous. It makes me look sexy, beautiful. And it sits on my body, unbelievable. The name of the label is Forever 21. Well, we can stay Forever 21. If you wanted to, you can be 21. It's MMs, MMs, it's an M tiny size. This is why I am not getting in it till the end, only on the waist, a little bit, So I decided that I need to do something. First, you check all of the places where you can do the extension, and I found it on that it's plissé, it's being shrinked anyway in the procedure, so the fabric shrinked, and I have on the belt, I have enough space to extend a little bit. It won't be seen. Now I want to address the lining. As I said, I need to add some. Really, I need to add some. Because, well, you see, when I was a little bit younger, I could wear mini, But the body, when we're getting a little bit older, changes. And we need to cover a little bit more. As they say, you're getting a little older, the skirt needs to go a little longer. So here you go. I start working on it. I start disconnecting from the waist. And what I want to show you is, you see the long, I can tie it the belt, so it was big plus. Now I'm going to open the seam on the waist, and here I have a little space, and plus it's been shrinkage, so I can play a little bit and make it invisible. Well, as we start planning to do something from the beginning when we're trying to sew, and then 1,000 times I'm changing my mind to see what it's beautiful, what it's not, what it's better, what it's not. I want to open all the belt on the waist, but then I decided that I'm going to open a little bit over half because I need to hit the stitch on the side, the other stitch, this stitch on the side, not where the zipper is, because there I don't have access and I don't have enough space to work with. So I decided to do the easy work, and this is how it goes. The label will need to go. Usually I do remove the labels. They scratchy, they uncomfortable, but I was wearing the blouse that I was wearing in evening. It was in, so it didn't touch my skin. Well, I open it, I did open it. I did disconnect the belt, the tie from the waist, and I did open maybe 3 inches, maybe a little bit longer from the side. You see, usually we have serger and then we have a stitch, it's a little bit over, so I'm trying and I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna open a little bit to make it easy, and I'm gonna give another stitch on the serger to secure the stitch, because the stitches, you see half of it sticking out the thread, so it's in the air, so they make it loop in the air, but it doesn't sit full on the fabric. So I will go address this later. Now I need to go and see what's gonna happen with a lining. I was so thrilled to see that they have folds. You see the fold? It was super duper, because when I open the plissé, the skirt, the main fabric is being squeezed with a special heat. If I don't have inside the lining space, so I'm doomed and I need to add on the side. But luckily I see those folds, you see them, those darts folds, and I will open only one because I don't need much. I need to squeeze in and feel comfortable. So this is what I'm going to do. Now, super duper, I'm done. Just here, look. Yuppie, I'm done. Now I need to just pull it on the side and see how it's gonna fit on the folds, and I will open some that lining connected to the main fabric, and I will open that stitch a little bit because I want that to give me enough space to fit all the fabric together, that it will sit good together. Not only this part that I'm trying to open, you see I need to little bit more space, and on the waist. Now I need to address the hole that was there in the on the stitch. You see I need to close it up, and then I will go and I will connect two fabrics together. I did open a little space on the belt, and you see this infusion there, so I need to adjust that. I need to close the stitch that open, and I need to pull everything together, lay on the table, yes, and I need to put it in. You see, close this stitch in, that it shouldn't be opened otherwise. And I'm gonna give this kind of stitch that goes, from the stitch and to the ease up to the serger stitch, that it will look natural and won't have waves, and it will look not nice. I will adjust it and make it look super duper. Now I want to go to the lining. 1,000 times I was thinking again, I want to open this stitch, and I want to add some fabric because it's too mini, and I wanted to have a little bit longer. Then I decided, I said, I like to cut corners. I don't like to work hard. This is my main job, to cut corners, not to work too long. I found some fabric, not look alike, but I found something that will camouflage in between. So this beautiful cotton fabric, it's good to make t-shirts or something, or blouses. It stretches as a lining fabric, and this is what I'm gonna add on the lining to camouflage that mini. But I don't have the machine that, the hemming machine. I have the old one, and I didn't want to destroy the stitch. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna step out a little bit of the fabric and I'm gonna cut maybe 2-3 inches, uh, and then I'm gonna add in the middle, I'm gonna add this or a little bit, you'll see it how I'm gonna work, but I want to preserve the stitch because it's important, and especially when I have serger and serger can do the work. I did this stitch manually, because this edge didn't went through well under the sewing machine and under the serger, so I did stitched it together. Now it won't run away from nowhere, and I'm gonna go under the sewing machine. I went there, I did the stitch. Now my main is work is to connect lining to the main fabric and I make adjustment, that it should look natural, it shouldn't being pulled one way or another, and it is important that I will make it work. So this is my job to make it work. I see a little bit stain there. There was something there that I already removed. Here I want to show you the lining the way that I did. Look how gorgeous it is. When I'm wearing it, it's look amazing because it makes me feel so woman. Look how I did. Only the serger, you know. Yes. What one piece, one stitch on the side, not two pieces, and then I connected back. I did cut. You see how much I cut from the bottom, and I did iron. I took an iron and I took a wet cloth. I don't use Teflons because it doesn't give the same effect. It gives me trouble with fabric, but the best effect, the best ironing, it works with a wet cloth and iron. Here on the belt, I did connect it everything. I did make it nice stitches, invisible, black, beautiful. Now wait for me to show you how I look. Here you go. And here I'll go a little dancing. Yes, I'm wearing with a t-shirt, the shiny t-shirt, and I want to show you what it is inside. Look how beautiful it is. Yes, when the skirt on, you don't see through, and I feel amazing. Well, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, tell me how I did my work. I need you people. Come on, subscribe. And of course, I see you next time. So long.